Okay, so here's a great game. This one I played this so good. I'll zoom in, but then like he's gonna start talking, and we're gonna zoom in on when he starts talking. I don't really feel like doing like one of those like edited videos where like, you know what I mean? So he throws in Groudon, which I think is like interesting. Here, I'll make it dark theme. And like Groudon's actually pretty good, but like I know that I can live unless he's like spec'd into Precipice Blade, and he's just not because he's just not. So then I get a free switch, but it's not actually ended up being a free switch because he does go Heat Crash, and so I get kind of like screwed there, honestly. Like I do live because I have the boots. He starts the timer there, by the way. Oh, can you not see? Is it not scrolling? Oh yeah, there it goes. I guess he didn't start the timer there. So he goes Reflect, but that's fine because I just go right back into Intimidate. And then I switch right back out because that's actually really good. It just lets me heal for about 60% health, and Stupu is now feeling great. So he goes Mewtwo, but Mewtwo can't use anything but like what, Psy Strike? Oh no, not Psy Strike. What am I gonna do? Like the answer is I'm gonna like force you to switch and then trade 30% on your Zacian. That's like not a good trade, and kind of like you've already thrown the game by sacrificing your only win condition, which was Groudon. So like now there's no way for you to sweep other than like, oh, Dragon Ascent. But like, okay, now you've broken your Focus Sash if that's what you had, which probably isn't. But like, yeah, it's just not good. It's a Life Orb set. So like all I have to do is just keep switching, and like, oh no, it's very powerful because it has Life Orb. But like, look, it's already like half dead. I don't care. So I lose one of those dudes, but I don't care because I had already forced out his Zacian, so it loses the attack bonus, so I don't need to use Quagsire to like dampen that. And then he trades again on Zacian as like a defensive switch, which I think is just so bad. And then he like panics, obviously, tries to hit me. Like total misplay there to sacrifice any health on Zacian. And then he trades Zacian. Like that's it. The game mechanically to me is over. So I have my spikes up now. I wonder why it's not showing. That's weird. And like I don't care because Rayquaza is also getting traded on there. Marshadow into close combat because I was trying to cover for Grimmsnarl and the other one. And then Grimmsnarl can't actually hit me. That's the thing. And now he's toxic because of the, toxic spikes. So he's given up 3 of his attackers to try to hyper offense me, and I'm a stall team. So he uses Taunt. Taunt doesn't do anything because I'm just chilling. I'm forcing him to hard switch out is what I'm doing there. And then I'm also getting up a light screen, which is super annoying for him this late in the game. So he goes Arceus, he's like, well, I can physically attack you. But like all that does is waste his Lumberry. And then look, we're right back exactly where we started. And now you're toxic again. And like, what are you going to do? You're going to hit me with like an Earthquake attack? Like, no, it's not going to happen. You're going to do nothing. See? Won't hit me. Boom, ditto. Now what are you going to do? Nothing. You're going to get baited. That's what's going to happen. Do you see that bait? Do you have any idea how good that bait is? Because now I don't care if he uses it. Like, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about that at all. This is his last attacker. That's it. The game's over. Turn 28 is not when it ended. It ended when he sacrificed Groudon followed by Zacian. Like, why were you letting me chip Zacian? It's just terrible play. Because he's trying to play hyper offensive, but he's not recognized what my team build is because he's a novice idiot player. And he acts like it too with his hat backwards and his little icon. And he starts talking shit in the comment sections too. So I go dark type to cover it so that, like, what's he going to do? Non-stab me with no move? So I switched to see what his move is, and it was Ice Beam. So I laugh, and then I just go right, I figured he would, like, maybe go Ice Beam again there, but he did not. So, but it doesn't matter because now he's in range for the kill. He says, cheap team, ditto carries, noob. Learn skill, then maybe you'll pass 1600. I say skill problem, loser. He says 1650 is peak, which he's lying. I looked him up. His peak was 1650. He's saying 1750, but like he's absolutely lying. This is one of the worst players on Pokemon Showdown that I've ever faced. Terrible attitude, even worse player. Thanks for joining.